questions regarding your advocacy because I believe you have a lot of advocacy works. Now, you've been doing a lot of charity work since before you became Miss Universe Peru, and I've learned that you are a part of non-profit organization named Little Heroes Peru that helps children who have been victims of sexual violence. Can you tell us more about this?
Yes, of course. I'm an advocate for sexually abused children. I'm currently working on enforcing the law 3920 that makes it mandatory for authorities to use the HESL chambers when it comes to child abuse reports investigation. Do you guys know what is a HESL chamber?
Hessel chamber.
Yeah, so I can explain a little bit to you.
No,
Yes,
no, no.
Yes,
Go
please tell.
straight.
no, no.
Shoot.
Well, a HESL chamber, it is an investigation tool, and it is
Mhm.
a place where a child can say their testimony, surrounded by specialized staff that are going to gather this information in order to avoid the re-victimization and start the healing process, and that's going to be used as an evidence for
Mhm.
the for the for the report for the
For the
whenever
case.
for the case. So in Peru, a HESL chamber is really expensive. Usually it costs like about 30,000 soles just to build it. No, 30,000 dollars just to build it. And
Mhm.
you have to cover the staff salaries because they're specialized people. And in Peru, we're lack of resources. So Little Heroes is working on building the bridges between private entities and local government in order to raise funds to provide legal and psychological help for these little children and families that cannot afford such costs. I believe that every child should be raised, should be protected, and should be feel safe and have the opportunity to just embrace life again. I can
Mhm.
proudly say that I'm a founder. I'm the founder of Little Heroes Peru. It was my dream all this time, and it's just my baby. It's a nonprofit. It's a registered nonprofit. So I'm
So,
working.
so right now, who are among your donors and sponsors for the Little Heroes? Mostly private sectors, or has
Yes. So
okay?
So mostly private sectors. What we are doing is building bridges between those two, the private and the local governments. And it is such a hard job because we're trying to fix a broken system. I had the opportunity when I went to Arequipa to visit this. It was a nonprofit that was called Casa Verde. Casa Verde gives,
Greenhouse.
yeah, greenhouse, it gives the support that they need for the children, the legal, the psychological, the therapy he provides. They are what Little Heroes aim to do. So this type of connections and working on enforcing the laws, it's not only like a short-term charity work or a short-term band-aid, right? That we can just fix the problem like this. It takes time, and
Mm.
it takes a lot of conversations with the government, trying to see what are the laws, what are the emptiness on the legal system that we can attack and grab it and see, like, okay, this is failing the kids, this is failing the families. So it's not only about just, we need sponsors. So if you know anyone that wants to work with us, we need sponsors. We also need people that are professionals, and I am calling for, this is an open call for anyone that wants to work with me. Please reach me out via DM. We need psychologists, we need a legal team, because there's so many families that needs the help. There's so many cases.
Wow.
Yeah. So what you're just doing right now, Janet, is actually one of the reasons, one proof that we can actually tell to the whole world why pageants, beauty pageants, are still very relevant in this age, because you have the influence and you have the platform to actually help those who are in need, and to those who are still doesn't get it or don't get it. Rewind this later on and listen once again to Janet.
Yes.
And
Good luck.
understand exactly what you're missing. If you still miss the point, then I don't know what else.
I want to thank you for giving me this opportunity to actually talk to the people about this. This is what everything is all about. This is
Mhm.
why I'm here. It is just to raise awareness, to know, to let people know, and to ask for help as well, because
Mhm.
we need more hands. We need more hands to get involved. And thank you, Missosology, for having me, for giving me this opportunity to just talk about what I am an advocate for.
Yeah, it is also our pleasure, Janick.
No,
Okay,
it's
now aside from helping children who have been the victims of sexual violence, what other causes would you like to advocate for and why?
any cause that needs my help. I am certified to work with infant and toddlers in the CDI Head Start Association, and I got certified not only because I was helping them, because I knew that to be able to help them from a deeper level, I have to know what was going on with their minds. The CDI Head Start Association, it is a place that works with vulnerable families and children that most of the time they live in projects, and they come from families that they are just surrounded by these things that cannot probably help the kid develop properly. So CDI Healthcare Association targets their education. We focus on providing the help that the family needs, a follow-up as well, and to provide anything that the child needs. I was able to work also with kids with autism, with kids with Down syndrome as well. I call them my special children, because I mean, they're just so kind and so such beautiful souls. So whenever I decided I have to certify myself to work with children, it was because I knew that I could help them more. And I
Mhm.
believe that there's power in knowledge, there's power in education as well. So I think that, and I will encourage everyone that if you want to help some cause, not only we have to talk about the charity culture that just giving donations. We have to get more involved and go deeper than that. We have to start finding ways that we can donate as well. We can just find like give a child a meal for what, $1. So if we get more involved in this, just by giving these charities what they actually need, we will see the change happening. And if we're able to just volunteer our time, volunteer our job, and get educated on how we can help more, I will totally encourage everyone to do that.
Wow,
We have
good luck.
involved in our communities.
Good luck, Janik. I hope you continue that even after joining Miss Universe or even after winning Miss Universe. I hope you
No,
continue that.
well, I started up before I even was a beauty queen. When I
Yeah, I know.
everything started off when I was what, 14, 13 years old. That was the first place that I went was this school that was in the middle of kind of, I don't know, like nowhere, but this school has helped so many families in the community, and they were so advanced also by that time. I'm talking about 2008, 6, 2007. That was my first job as a volunteer, and I continued doing it through time. So of course, whenever I am done with being with my ring, I'm gonna continue working on every single thing that I could do, that I could help.
Well, God bless you. Now, Drew, are you still there, Drew? I think Drew is he has a problem with
Read
his
the
right now.
well, but
But I can ask you your Miss Universe preparation now.
yeah, we're
Okay.
now
It's
So
now
universation.
it's really Miss Universe preparation. I'll try to fill up for Drew's role,
yes,
Amir.
please, Stephen.
Okay.
Because, I know there are a lot of fans right now at this point in time. I know that you are in. massive, crazy preparation for the Miss Universe beauty pageant. What has been,
We're 1 month away from it.
and I know a lot of fans are curious about the biggest challenges that you have been facing so far while preparing for the Miss Universe competition.
Yeah. Well,
So,
it's
yeah,
definitely been a challenge because in Peru, the pandemic hit us really hard. Right now,
mm,
we're currently on lockdown, full lockdown.
yeah,
So we've been back and forward lockdowns. We've been back and forward with curfews as well. So, and whenever I have the opportunity, whenever the country was open again, I was doing my duty as the Miss Peru. I was traveling around the country to make the connections needed for Little Heroes, and it was kind of like a juggling, right, between the preparation and the job that I want to do, because every single queen has we want to leave a legacy in our country, and we work, and I wish that you can see the work from inside, because it's not only what you can see in social media or in videos. It goes far deeper, and it's like years of preparation and work and being able to give back to your community. So my preparation has been it's been crazy. I have to adapt to many, well, new ways of learning. I have my Zoom trainings. I Whenever the country was open back again, I have my catwalk, my my speaking skills also. I've been practicing that, and it's been just a lot. I just wish that you guys can see every single thing, because it is it's been it's been like a hard job. But right now we're in a good
yeah.
place. We almost have everything ready for the Miss Universe. I just have to pack my bags and go.
Wow.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
luck.
Speaking of packing your bag, you'll for sure you'll be packing what the biggest, the bulk of your um,
Luggage.
luggage would be on your national costume. So without totally revealing what it is, can you,
Welcome.
yeah, just give us an idea of how your national costume is gonna be?
Uh,
Without too much revelation at all.
Yeah, we know that Peru always has like one of the best national costumes every year.
Yeah. I'm always
I
excited. I'm always excited whenever it's national costume presentation. I'm always excited for Peru because I believe Peru produces the very best national
Yeah.
really.
costume. Yes.
Once it's letter P, just prepare for everyone because you have Panama, we have Paraguay, then we have
Peru.
Peru, Philippines,
You,
we have Puerto
you,
Rico.
yeah, yeah.
All these
You
P
produce
group, like I don't know
Really?
how many feathers, how many birds died for the feathers that they.
Oh, no, 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 no birds here.
But yeah,
We're cruelty free.
that's true. Yes.
For such thing. I'll probably cry if they told me that. No, 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 no.
Well, I'm sure that you have the Inca culture as well, so you don't need feathers for those.
There's so many ideas, like Peru, we have so many different traditions. We have so many different colors. So for me, it was really hard to pick one. I
Mhm.
have like multiple. I have like 4 or 5, and we keep on like just cutting to the one or just adapting the idea. Right now, I was in the jungle last week, and I was able to meet with my national costume designer. His name is Beto Pinedo. I love him. He's such a sweetheart. And you know that whenever I communicate with him, I have to use sign language. And he always with his cousin that helps him communicate. And although we have that, we were able to connect, and he could understand what I was looking for. And right now he's working on that design. He's putting his heart and soul to it. And I'm pretty sure your guys are gonna be amazed by it.
All
I
right,
cannot
looking forward for that. Looking
it's
forward.
okay. It's okay. But honestly, Yannick, honestly, every time, letter P, as Stephen mentioned, you guys produce incredible national costumes.
Yes, yes.
Sometimes you
You
don't know which one is which.
which one is your favorite?
Oh,
Um,
I,
Among the
Yes.
P groups,
Hmm?
are
Favorite
we
national
talking about the
costume
P groups?
from Peru.
What?
Every time Peru goes out in the national competition, I love her national costume. I love
Yeah,
it.
I love that it's so different as well. That is like we like to go with different styles every year.
Who was that Miss Peru who wore a national costume that looks like Virgin Mary or something?
Oh, Laura Espolla.
Oh yeah.
Cover.
See, I still remember. I just don't know which. I could not recall which year, but I do remember there was one Miss Peru. Yeah, but I
You know,
always I always remember.
I love this. I'm not sure.
Oh, I love that one too. That's Nicole Faveron, right?
Yeah, Nicole Faberun.
Yeah,
I
That
yeah.
love her.
blue, like, so beautiful, and the gold, so good. I love
Yeah,
it.
I love her national costume because she was like in the top 20, right?
Top 15.
15, 15 that time, top 15. So I love her
Mm.
national costume so much.
Yes, it's beautiful.
Yes, beautiful. And
Okay,
Drew
But
is
I'm
it's
back.
back.
hard to pick one. It's so hard. I'm telling you guys, you come here and there's so many. Even like we have different type of dances. We have different type of music. We have like originary indigenous places as well that they keep their clothes, so you can get inspired everywhere. Everywhere you go you get inspired, and for me that I'm an artist and I love to create as well, it was such a tough decision, such a tough decision, because I for me I will have like 10 different costumes and I will wear it every single
Okay,
Well, 10
even
times and I will wear a different for every region, probably three. I will have three different type of national costume for every
so
region of
what
Peru.
one
Yeah,
thing for sure, Janik, it's very colorful.
yeah.
Hmm? It's okay. Okay, moving.
This.
Uh,
I will be wearing this in my head like this. Beautiful.
I love
Yes.
it.
Okay. Okay. Before we park the discussion about your preparation, in a scale of 1 as the lowest to 10 the highest, how prepared are you for Miss Universe?
10.
How do
I
you
love it.
believe? I will let you guys judge.
11.
she, she
11.
11.
can't wait. If she could fly today and go to Florida right away, she would do that.
Yes.
To be honest, yes, I will. I'll go like, okay, let's do this.
Yeah. Before we proceed to the next segment, we have a question from your super sister, Eva Louise Wilson, Miss New Zealand. And she would like to know how will you use your time in Supra to help you in Miss Universe?
Oh, my time in Supranational. Such a good memories I have from there. But you know what? The unique, well, Miss Supranational was in 2019, and it's been 2 years already. A lot can happen in 2 years. And I grew as a person. I have a new perspective of life. I feel like this pandemic also loss and having to deal with all the situation just give me a new way of embracing life again. So in these 2 years, of course, a lot can happen. I am lucky enough that a lot of people were able to help me in this journey, because I didn't know that there were so many people that were willing to give them their professional advice, and they reach out to me, and then right now they're part of my team. So I am lucky enough that I have people on that way on these 2 years that were supporting me, and they have my back, and those are the ones that keeps keeps on they keep on pushing me to do my best, and they're just giving me all the tools that I need that I didn't have before.
Mhm. Yes. So now we move forward to one of the awaited segments in Beauty Talks, which is called Ask the Queen. So over the past week, we asked the fans to send in some of the questions that they really want to ask you, and we have some really good questions here. So are you
Okay.
ready to answer the fans' questions?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so the
Yes,
first
sir.
question is in Spanish, but I have a translation here. So it's
And
from Fabri 10 p.m. What would you say to those people who doubt their inner strength and do not dare fight for their dreams?